Alright, welcome back. Let's continue our playthrough with our rogue marksman. Let's see, take a look at our map. So we don't have too much to go for unlocking these down here, so that's good. My plan is once I complete these, then I will stop doing the campaign and move to the Monolith. Alright, looks like we're over at Yulia's Haven. I'm gonna do this side quest first. Because it does reward a passive point. And I just remembered that we have Hail of Arrows now. At the end of the last episode, I put these points in, and then I tried this, and the restoration is pretty terrible. I'm not sure about the advancing area either. It kind of feels like something you could grab later, but I kind of wanted to play with that sort of style, so I'm not saying that I want to give up on it, but what I think I'm gonna do just for now is to take these points out. I didn't like the shorter duration, but so maybe we can get the points into that after we've increased the duration elsewhere. I think I'll take the point out of this one as well. Okay, so we've got slow, reduced mana cost, that's good. We can put 3 points into that. Less duration, though. I wasn't planning to go up this way, but that duration feels like I kind of want that. I think for now we'll just go into damage, and we'll change it later if we don't like it. We have Hail of Arrows now, but instead of putting a point in that, I think I'm going to do the puncture one. Okay, let's go. So now that feels like it lasts a while. It lasts a lot longer than they can survive it. Oh, I hit E. I must have... I think these guys have a chance to stun. Yeah, I tried to shift away and it didn't. So yeah, right now the cooldown is back up on Hail of Arrows before the ability is done going. It also takes a considerable amount of my mana right now. I was hoping to pull these other guys. Alright, we got another point. I'm gonna try the arrow spray again. Just with the longer duration this time. So we are level 39 and our quiver is 44, so we've got 5 levels to go before we can try that out. Ouch. I wanted to see what that looked like, the advancing areas. Kind of looks like it's just in one place, doesn't it? We're about to die. Doesn't really seem to be advancing to me. Guess in my head I kind of envisioned Diablo 4's Arrow Ultimate. Duskblade. Doesn't help us. Let's try it again. It creeps forward, but very slowly. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. So it applies that slow, that's nice. It's not necessarily a bad thing because you want the enemies to sit in it. Obviously, it's a damage over time ability. Increased bow attack speed. Chance to slow on bow hit. I'll pick it up because it's a double bow. But I don't know if I'll use that. Okay, so we killed the guy we needed to kill. Let's go get our passive point.
You killed him? If we pull this off, maybe I can give us some good news for once, eh?
Alright, so we've got one more quest that rewards a passive. We've got a few more idols. I think we have to finish the Immortal Summit and then go into Heoboria to get the final idol slot. But that's cool. I mean, that's a decent enough place to stop. I mean, you still have I think you have to switch to, yeah, the Divine Era. There's like still this in the campaign to do, then from there you come out to here, from there you come down to here. So there's tons of stuff if you're interested in the story to do, but I've done it enough times already that I just do the minimum to get my points and my idol slots unlocked, and then I move on to the endgame stuff. Alright, so I didn't do any of my research on here to figure out what I wanted to do. I was thinking about going with the sharpshooter, but the increased bow damage is good. Except that it's percentage, which is okay, but flat would be better. Let's see, added bow damage is applied at 325% effectiveness. So we want to add bow damage. Not increased physical damage, unfortunately. Increases to bow damage. So this increases bow damage per stack. Let's go ahead and do this, I guess. I thought I wanted to max this one out, but I'm a little disappointed that it's physical damage. I mean, that's what we're going to primarily be doing, so I think it'll still end up okay in the end. Okay, let's go with this. Yeah, we'll get to use Hail of Arrows a lot more when we can get the, when we can get the mana cost down. Oh, I don't have the... Yeah, we haven't put any points into shift. I forgot. Get the kill threshold on shift for those high HP guys. Very slow moving advancement. I don't know if it's worth the point, honestly. Wonder if there's anything that speeds it up. Attack speed or something. That doesn't really make any sense, does it? Yeah, because it's taking up a skill point, and it's not like we're getting extra damage out of it as well. It's just pretty much just for that advancing effect that doesn't seem to be moving all that much. Larger area would be nice, but that's something we really want right away. This gives you further mana cost and also puts on that delay, and I did want to try that out. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. We need another point so we can start seeing 25% per point. So it's gonna be a 75% delay after 3 points, but I do want to try it. We'll see. If it sucks, then we'll just take the points back out. Critical strike avoidance is good. It's much shorter. All right, 25% delay. Let's see what this feels like. Oh yeah, we've got multiple charges. We also just reduced the mana cost. It's not face tank does. Well, the 25% delay is not terrible, but we've got 3 more points to put in. It doesn't feel like the damage is very good, but I'm sure that has to do with the fact that it's a damage over time skill and you just reduce the duration by half, which means it's doing half of the damage that it would have done. Got a bunch of those. It'll take us a little bit of time to get used to the play style. I remember when I first started playing my Shuriken's Rogue with Synchronized Strike, which is a very expensive skill, and it didn't feel great either because the mana cost was so high. But there's various things you can do to bring that cost down. And then it's in a really good spot right now where the gameplay, the rotation, it just feels good and it's fun to play. The difference with that one is I sort of used a combination of a couple builds that I found and heard about online, whereas this one I have not researched ahead of time and have just basically I found this Sanguine Horde quiver and I was like, well maybe I will make a build around that, bleed and hail of arrows. So that's what we're doing. So that worked out pretty good. So now that one I got behind the enemies. If the enemies see you, then they can run ahead of your hail. I am just getting over being sick with a sore throat and my voice just keeps cracking and going out because there's still gunk in my throat. See if we can get their health down low, then we can shift through them to execute them. But we're gonna need level 50 for that. What a crock. You could even see the animation on my character go into the shift animation, but then it didn't move. What the heck was that? Almost killed me. Kill that guy. Just barely got out of that one. Yeah, Hail of Arrows isn't cutting it for killing these high health guys. At least not right now. Puncture's got the shadow daggers, and that's kind of saving us on the single target stuff. Why is he not doing his heavy attack? Spend our points. Let's get another point here. Now we're going to deal with 50% delay. Let's see what that looks like. Damage over time, 200% of our crit chance. Let's give that a go. What is our current crit chance? I wouldn't be surprised if it's not good. Critical strike chance 9%. Oh, that's terrible. I was not expecting it to be that bad. Increased damage over time equal to twice your critical strike chance. Okay, well, we shouldn't have spent that point yet. Until we get our crit chance higher. I guess I just, yeah, I need to replace some of this stuff. It's like really low level legendary gear that I threw on for the start of the game. So we gotta look for belts, boots, and gloves primarily. We've got some crit chance on our relic. Increased duration of hail of arrows, increased damage while wielding a bow. I mean, these could be kind of nice. 22% increased bow damage. But with the 4 in there, then you can't get the 3 until you've unlocked these. Alright. Yeah, see, we're going up the stairs and these guys saw us right away. That is a little bit of a delay. So you kind of have to know where your enemies are going to be, who's going to run at you, and who's going to stay back and shoot arrows.
Easy, too easy.
I hit E for shift there, didn't do anything. Okay, we got 2 of these guys. Well, the boss battle should be interesting. I was just playing around with the spin to win paladin with warpath and did this fight on the campaign, and it was pretty easy. I don't think that it's going to be easy for this character. It's going to be a whole lot of running around. Can use our decoy. Haven't been using that at all.
Move slowly, or your friend dies.
I've been
You should have seen this come. You know how. Yes.
I've heard of your power. Let's see how you face this.
Let's get rid of Yulia first. She's pretty weak.
My loyalty is eternal. Now die.
So when we use puncture, we're getting mana back, so I need to remember to use my hail of arrows more. Ouch.
To die in the Emperor's presence is a gift. Do not die too fast. That would be disappointing. The immortal Empire shows you mercy.
It is kind of lame that you've already fought both of these bosses before and to have to fight them again. The Diablo 3 treatment. Hey, you've already fought these guys, but we're gonna reuse them, but we're just gonna put two of them together so it's different. She's got lots of bleed stacks. Just doesn't take as much damage when he's in worm form.
Now's our chance. Do you not when we travel? It seems a travel this then and please. Have I not made myself?
Alright, well that wasn't too bad. I was expecting it to be more difficult and it wasn't. Passive point. Is that our last one? Is that from a quest? Yes. Okay, so now all we have is the idle slots to unlock. I wasn't paying attention to my sharpshooter stacks. Well, this would be bad for the build because I am trying to get the cost of Hail of Arrows down. But we need to put at least 1 point into it to get this, which will increase the area for Hail of Arrows. Then we want crit. I haven't done the crit up here either, which we're going to come back to this and do. I will be right back. Alright, let's see if we can power through some of these next maps and get those other slots unlocked. It does okay damage. right into that one. Okay, this guy's hurt. And there's my sharpshooter stacks. Hadn't noticed that before. Hawk. Shred armor on bow. Still need more movement speed.
Easy. Too easy.
That arrow didn't stay on me. Oops. Oops, misplaced that one. I'll just blame it on the hill. It's totally the slope of the hill. Alright, 75% delay. 45% cooldown and mana cost. Cooldown doesn't seem like it even means anything if you've got 3 charges though, right? Mana cost is down to 22. And then our quiver's gonna cut that in half. The sound effect starts right away. Doesn't seem to last very long, does it? So we can increase it by 30% there. I think there's... Yeah, I just looked at this like 10 minutes ago. So you can get percent increased duration with Hail of Arrows. So we have to be on the lookout for eclipsing. Is that part of my loot filters? With at least 2. Yeah, because I don't really want... Really, I don't want it if it doesn't have both affixes are good for bow. Twin dagger. Some of this is for my other rogue. Like, I would want bow mastery on here, so I wonder if this one was the one that's... Kind of looks like it's more geared towards my other rogue. Let's see what's on this one. These should be the bow-oriented ones. So we got bow mastery. Hawk. Ranger. Eagle, barbs. Where's eclipsing? Here it is. Eclipsing duration with hail of arrows. Okay. So this will turn it green if we get 2 of those affix that I want, not just 1. Because I'm not really that interested if it's only got 1. Like this one's got eclipsing and bow mastery. So it's a... Oh, well. There's a reason I picked these up, because I wanted... Yeah, so that's what it normally is, and then it'll look like this when it's got 2 of the ones that I want. I'd like to get this in. 7% is not super high. What's the range? Oh yeah, see, 7 is actually the minimum. It can be up to 15%. Yeah, if we could find some of those that are closer to 15%, that'd be kind of cool to slot in. That's what's fun about these types of games, I think. Some people are annoyed by it, but you kind of grind out your gear and it's fun to get your build sorted out when you find the right gear for it. I guess if you're not into that kind of thing, you can play Diablo 3. But the game just gives you everything as soon as you reach max level. That was kind of the end for me with Diablo 3 when their seasons, dude. When you play the D3 seasons and another one of these guys. It's like the moment you hit level 70, they're like, here's a 6-piece item set, have fun. Don't have to grind out and look for the pieces and wait for them to drop, which is the fun of playing games like this. No, they're just like, here you go. Don't bother looking for it. Have fun. I was like, nope. I'm done. So not only have I not seen a lot of those eclipsing idols, but then we have to find one that's closer to 15%, because that's better than getting a minimum roll. Then we also want to find one that has a second affix that also applies to our build. You know, something bow oriented. If it has to do with swords or daggers, then the idol's kind of useless. That's not necessarily true. I mean, we could still... I'll try and keep my eyes out for some eclipsing, even if it doesn't turn green. We might still use it, especially at the beginning when you don't have anything. Like, I'm not even filling out my auto slots right now anyways. 2 more levels and we use our quiver. Okay, we've got some rubber banding going on. It's always fun. Let's spend our points real quick. I think 3 is enough for now. I'm not planning to get this one. Oh shit. Bastards. Alright, it doesn't seem to be a very safe place to AFK. More poison chance, more bleed chance. Longer frenzy. Let's go with longer frenzy. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm honestly not even using it. We are opening up with Hail of Arrows and not Smoke Bomb. So either I need to start learning to use it or we should replace it with something else. Get a long cooldown too. Whoa! I thought that I hit potion, but I hit Q for the decoy. That was meant to be potion and it would have saved my life. What was I taking damage from? Yeah, we really need to upgrade our gear too. Hyborian boots are good, especially since we're about to go into cold damage enemies. Hate losing the 5 decks. I guess I've never stopped on this map before, but I've never had enemies just randomly patrolling and finding you. Let's just get through this. We'll work on the build when we get back to town. Taking huge damage. That behind him. Slab is garbage. Alright, now what? Duration? Size? I'll go do size later. Let's do it. Duration. I'm gonna cut this stuff out for you guys. Don't want to spoil story. Alright. Eoboria.
Yes. I see.
We're almost there. A couple more levels. Do I have any boots? These are all high level. Need to better organize this. Yeah, can't wear any of these. Too low level.
Yes.
Oh, I already did that.
I see.
We don't have much time. The lance, it lies. Perhaps it is not. Then pray. You will speak. They will reveal the path to Herod's temple.
Alright, we just have to do a few of these little quests and then we will unlock all the rest of our idols.
Farewell.
But we're going to be taking massive amounts of cold damage. Our cold resistances are not great. Yeah, one downside to kind of just rushing through and ignoring the loot on the ground is that you end up going too far with your starter gear and then you reach a point like this where it's really bad compared to what you're fighting. Oh, those guys are quick. I've got a whole bunch of those. The common drops are definitely common. I don't know, what do we think of that 75% delay? I like the reduced mana, but maybe, maybe once we unlock our... Oh. Once we turn 44 and we can use our quiver. And maybe once we get our quiver, we could take a point out of that. So then we don't have as big of a delay and kind of increase the mana a little bit. I don't know, we'll just have to feel it out.
Easy. Too easy.
Hold damage. Good lord. Dude. The, like you have to run around these blocks right here. That is a pain in the ass. $43. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's my computer or what, but the game is struggling. And for playing Marksman, like, you need to be able to reliably move when you need to move. What are we doing on here now? We want to come up here to physical damage and crit. Assumes additional mana. I don't know if we want that. No, we don't have to go that way. We can just go straight here. Physical damage. Crit. Yeah, let's do that. Oops, got too close. Do not want to get hit by those things. Jesus. Nope, didn't see those guys. I feel like Hail of Arrows isn't killing anything in here. I need to use my decoy more. Hate the maps where you're heading downwards, because you can't see the enemies until you're on top of them. Okay, third time picks it up finally. The boss fight coming up is going to be tough too. Need more defense. Maybe I should put a point in here so I can get Silver Shroud. I'm gonna do it. Good lord. They are too fast. Got to be shitting me. Alright, there we go. Let's put it on. Reduced mana cost on hail. What is it down to now? 17. Kind of expecting it to be more than that. It was 22. 22 minus 13 is not 17. 22. 17. Okay, so the game doesn't know how to do math. That's cool.
Hello. Farewell.
I can feel that 20% increased speed though on puncture. I mean, part of it's frenzy too. These guys are too fast. They don't sit in the arrows long enough.
Gods.
I could see it being beneficial to have puncture immobilize. Isn't that in here? Every 10 seconds your next puncture immobilizes. So it's like you throw down hail of arrows and then shoot puncture to immobilize them in it. But you have to get a whole bunch of other stuff. Stack of slow. I mean, slow's always good. You really have to be dedicated. To get all the way down here. Alright, we're just about to the boss. Or bosses in this case. More kiting. So much kiting. Let's get the bleed stacks set up on this guy. And we don't want to get hit by that thing. Good lord. Alright, got one of them down. Not too bad.
Yes.
Okay, that gives us 2 slots.
Farewell. Yes.
2 more. And then we got one last quest to do, but it takes us through, I don't know, 3 zones. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We can put this duration one in, increase damage while wielding a bow, that's good. Armor shred, increase bow damage. %, increased bow damage. We're probably getting all of our necrotic resistance from those 2 things right there. We can put that one back in. I want those bow damage shards. What was this one? I mean, that could be useful. The slow is kind of a big deal. I really need to replace my rings, boots, and gloves. Alright, let's continue on. We just have one more thing to do, but it requires us to get all the way up here. My bad, it actually requires us to get all the way up here. Actually, we can teleport to this one. It bothers me. Maybe it has to do with the fact that the mana efficiencies in the skill tree are percent based. I'm pretty sure that's precisely what it is. I think I'm gonna go ahead and remove 1 point out of this. We have to earn back the experience for it, but that's okay. And we've just got the delay's not quite so long. I don't know if this playstyle is gonna work in the like the upper levels of Monolith, like empowered. Oh boy. I just like get destroyed if melee enemies make it to me. Yeah, I think most of the endgame stuff that you see is like the shotgun multi-strike. Which isn't very exciting. Dexterity, gold ring, crit avoidance, cold resistance. Losing a lot of bow attack speed, that's really the only thing that's been good about these. Chance for haste on hit. One way to do it, we're staying on top of our mana. I've got even more mana regen. I don't know if this is the right way. Oh, I forgot about this boss. This is gonna be a pain too. Excuse me. Get those bleeds built up. I can't remember how this works. Like, one of them is the correct one, the rest of them are mimics. Seeing so much conduit gear. One time I'm not playing a lightning build. How do they know right away? Walked right into all those guys. Haste buff is nice. You're almost there.
Who are you? Yulia, Lance. What changed? No. Damn it.
See, so now this boss, that's gonna be at the end of this.
About that. I'm a
Should be easy for us.
Lance is just up ahead.
He hits hard, but we shouldn't be nowhere near his attacks. It's a pain in the ass for melee characters. Coral ring attuned. Not for us. Oh. Didn't see that he was a respawn. We're not going that way, bud.
Easy. Too easy.
What did that raise us up to? 23? Interesting. Where are you going now? Good lord. I thought that guy was dead. We got full duration. We could go with size. Let's go with damage. But we still have our black arrow. just kite this guy all day long. I forgot that there's ads. Piece of cake.
Finally.
Alright, we did it. This is the end of the campaign unlockables. Turn this in, we get our final slots.
I know things are grave. Of course, all that is left is to take the lance and bless it.
Last 3. Let's double check. 8 of 8, 15 of 15. I'm going to take a break and I was gonna say next up let's do some Monolith runs, but our gear is so terrible that that may be a bad idea, but I feel like doing the Monolith is a much better place to find gear than doing doing campaign stuff. So when I get back we will do some Monolith runs. See you there.